Content warning. Ladies and gentlemen, the following podcast is not suitable for all audiences, and viewer/listener discretion is advised. For example, if, when you just heard the term ladies and gentlemen, you immediately thought about how exclusionary it is, then it's probably best you turn this off now.
Becky, you've brought some toys, haven't you?
I have, yes.
A wobbly plunger.
See if it would stick to your head.
Stick
it to your forehead.
Right, go on.
Oh
I'm oh my god! Oh my god! I can genuinely really feel it.
Real life Teletubby.
I feel like this is quite stuck on. I have a slight worry, and I never thought I'd say this, but OnlyFans is Rebecca Goodwin. Would you perhaps be able to unplunge the dildo
I can try
on my head?
Do you want me to use my hands or?
Hello and welcome to Dead Men Talking with me, Rob Mulholland, and Freddy Quinne, a.k.a. a big, fat cunt.
It's nice to meet you again. I don't know what to say when you call me a fat cunt every time.
Well, you've had enough times to rehearse by now. You should have learned.
Okay, it's great to be here. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome,
at this
mate.
podcast, which we jointly own.
So I don't know why you're thanking me. It's yours as well.
We've got a great episode.
Absolute banger today.
Rebecca Goodwin.
Yeah, she is a banger, quite literally.
Oh, mate. God love her.
Yeah.
Top 0.02% on OnlyFans. Massive on social media.
And an absolute fucking ledge.
Yeah,
Just
right.
best.
We'll always tell you if a guest was a bit of a cunt.
Oh, happily.
One of my favourite people I've ever met.
Yeah, like she's a great hang. We had a right laugh. She brought in a load of props. We had, like, this episode's a scream. You're going to love it.
We're not going to chat about it too much.
No, but if you do enjoy it, give us £3 a month. Patreon.com/DeadMenTalkPod. You get loads of extras, but you don't need extras right now. You need them after this episode because this one's a fucking fire one. Rebecca Goodwin, enjoy.
We're here with the one and only Rebecca Goodwin.
Hello.
Hi.
Wait, which camera am I on?
You're on that one.
You're at that one right through there.
Yeah.
Hi.
You don't need to twist. You're all right. You're
That's
dead
all
on.
right, then.
Now, this is an exciting day because I'm dead excited, but you've not followed Becky Mill.
I haven't, I'm
Rude.
afraid.
So, exactly.
I am new to
I've
the
changed
world of
my
Becky
mind
Mill.
about this podcast.
To be honest, that is the quickest that anyone's ever changed their
Second
mind.
quickest. I think Hofstetter changed this mind
Hofstetter
quicker.
changed pretty fucking quick.
Yeah.
We had a comedian and I forgot to tell him the horrible videos that we watched, and then we watched them and it was awkward.
Yeah,
Oh.
there was a moment at the end where he was genuinely horrified. We've spoken to him since, and he did enjoy himself. He was just a bit shell shocked.
Yeah, he was scarred. It was
It was a really nice American man conflicting with the worst of British culture, and it was very fun.
Yeah, it was a finger up the bum without asking first.
This sounds like my kind of podcast. Oh my god.
I think you're going to fit in just fine.
So, for those of you that don't know, Rebecca is a social media star and content creator on OnlyFans.
Mm-hmm.
Are you top 1%? Top 0.1?
I'm top 0.02%.
Top
Fucking hell.
0.02.
Jesus.
Fucking hell.
That's the same as I'm in that percentile for height.
Are you?
Yeah, because I'm 6'7".
Always about you, isn't it?
It is. There's
That's
always
also
a way.
my IQ as well, 0.02.
How did you manage to take a woman's achievement and make it about
Welcome to being a white guy. It's pretty great. It's pretty great.
0.02 is dollared. Then,
Yeah,
isn't it? That's bringing in coin.
I've got a bit of money, yeah.
That's brilliant.
You don't dress like you do.
No. Do you know how much this cost me?
I bet.
How much did it cost?
I think it was $9.99 off Amazon. I'm not gonna lie.
I love it, mate.
Yeah,
I hope you had a wonderful gap year.
Yeah. The thing is, I could buy a Balenciaga hoodie, but that wouldn't bring me happiness, would it?
No, you're
Whereas
totally right.
this has got fish on it. And
It does.
It's got a whale on it as well. This can bring me happiness.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that. Yeah.
Do you know what as well is, like, there's two reasons that I don't own particularly expensive clothing. One is that I can't afford it. Three reasons. One, I can't afford it. Two, it never fits. And three, because, like, Balenciaga don't make...
Do they not do a triple XL?
Mate, have I ever told you about the time I went to Vivienne Westwood when I had a bit of money?
No.
So I went to Vivienne Westwood and they looked at me. It was in Manchester.
Yeah.
They looked at me like fucking Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman.
Yeah.
Like, but you're fat. Do you know, like there's no way nothing's fitting
Chubby
here.
man instead of Pretty Woman. Yeah.
So,
Chubby man.
Richard Gere just fondling my tits. Oh, we'll make a woman out of you yet, fat boy. So I went in and I could see there was like a guy who was behind there who was... he looked at me as if to say, no, this isn't where you shop. Like, go and find somewhere.
There's a Giacomo down the street.
Yeah. So I went in, but I made a show of being like, oh, I'm looking for the most expensive things. And I had enough money to spend at the time.
Sure.
And I wanted something nice. But the largest thing I could find was this shirt that was ugly as tits and would never have fit me in a million fucking years, right? But I went to the changing rooms anyway, and the guy looked at me as if to say, no, it's never going to happen. And I put it on, and I was like, even if this is a bit tight, I'm going to fucking buy it, because fuck that guy, right?
Yeah, like, I hear people, like, making that sort of argument all the time. Like, yeah, fuck that. That'll show the people in the shop. I'll spend loads of money there. Egg on his face. Yeah, enjoy your commission, dickhead.
It wouldn't get past my shoulders.
Yeah.
Right, and I forced it, and I heard a rip, and I just left it.
Oh, no, that's better. That's better ending.
Yeah,
Fuck that.
I like that one.
You've actually fucked them up there. Yeah. Rather than just giving them loads of money. That's not, in general, not a great revenge strategy.
I've done that before, though. I've had one of those Pretty Woman moments.
Yeah.
Have you?
When I bought my Mercedes, my other car, walked in with two kids. They were like, what the fuck she's doing here? But I just bought a car outright. I didn't even want it. I went in for an orange BMW. I came out with a blue Merc. But they just gave me the dirtiest look that I was like, yeah, 22 grand, no problem. Debit card, please.
So
I regretted it soon after.
Yeah.
So if you're a salesman, the best tactic, condescension, right? As soon as someone walks in and go, I don't think you can afford my wares.
To be fair, I bet that'd work on fucking everybody.
Yeah, it would
I
work.
bet that'd work on footballers.
Yeah.
I reckon if like a Man United player walked in or whatever, and you're like, yeah, how many appearances? No, you
Well,
won't
have
be
you
able to
seen
afford
these
this.
Karen restaurants now where they just talk to people like absolute
Oh
shit?
my God,
and
don't
people
get us
keep
started.
going.
Don't get set. We
Mate,
fucking
we have,
hate them.
We have
No.
covered this. We have, like, because we fucking hate improv. I've got something to talk to you about in a bit, actually. I had a little experience last night. But we're like...
You said that like, were you touched by an improv group?
Yeah. No, genuinely. But like, so like it's like they're like super lame. But we watched the video of someone who was complaining in one of those restaurants because they called him bald, and he was like, "You said on the sign you wouldn't do body shaming, but it's body shaming because I'm bald." And he's like a 40-year-old man, and he's like, "You
bless
went
him.
to
Was
the
it
insult."
him?
Yeah.
Was
There
this
would-
actually a personal experience? Come
Yeah.
on, guys.
To be fair, if they were just doing bald jokes with Freddie, I would say that shows a remarkable restraint.
Oh, I'd be so happy with that.
You're like, "Oh my God, you're saying I'm bald."
5 stars, best customer service I've ever had.
They were so nice. Not one of them called me a fat cunt the entire time. I couldn't believe it.
Did you hear about the one where he, some guy kicked off because he called his daughter like a slag or something and said he was a pedo?
What, the Karen
Yeah,
Diner?
yeah.
That's a good one.
Karen
fucking
extreme,
nonce.
that one.
What
Jesus
did you?
Christ.
You fuck her, did you? Did you fuck her up the arse? Your child? Did you fuck her in the arse because you're a pedo?
And so
You know what? That could help a lot of families. That would have helped me as a child. Yeah, it does. It does.
That's the worst thing. Yeah, what if they're like,
I think
Like,
it depends.
oh God.
I think it depends how you say it. Because if you go up there and go, "You fucking slag," that's not fair. But if you're like, and you're main, hot dog, slag. You know, like that to me is a little bit. At least it's a little bit tongue in cheek.
I call people slags all the time when I'm comparing. Like, it's a thing I've thrown about. It's funny, isn't it? Just funny to say inappropriate things.
I think slag's a funny word.
Slags are hilarious.
I
man.
love how slag is the main word of today while I'm here. Slag.
Well, no, I am a slag. That's the thing. Like, I am one. I don't think it. I also say it with no negative connotations. I think it's a great thing. I think you're being really nice to loads of people.
Yeah, exactly. You're very thoughtful.
We've said this-
giving
Exactly.
and receiving as well.
We've said this many times on this podcast. If we could get away with it, we would totally have OnlyFans.
Oh, 100%.
Million
If
percent.
anyone was willing to pay, I'd be on it, yeah. 100%.
I'd be in a fucking second. Absolutely. Because the money that you can make on there, and fuck doing anything. Like, why would you work like a boring job?
So let us know in the comments if you'd like to sign up to OnlyFans and watch me and Freddie touch penises. Like E.T.'s finger.
Yeah, I was going to
Beep.
I thought you meant other people's penises. Why
Oh,
are you
no,
getting women involved?
No, just ours together like that.
Right,
Just-
okay, that sounds cute.
We'll put that in as a sound effect, and both of the tips of ours will glow.
Yeah, and we'll get the editor to put like a lightning crackling around it.
Wow.
By the power of Grayskull!
Oh my god, how great would that be if we made like a spin-off where we were both superheroes, but to activate the power we had to touch dicks.
Yeah.
We had to just have both willies just touch, and then we both got powers.
Batman and Blobbing.
This sounds like a film that I was once in, actually. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What?
No, I've got one coming up though. I've
Oh,
got
yeah?
Lord of the Rings porno.
Right.
You got a Lord
Hold
of the
on.
Rings.
Right,
Is
porn.
that ring and... Oh, does ring mean two things?
Well, it's actually, we're going to rename it Lord of the Rims.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
There's a few.
Why are you calling it that?
Well, basically.
I'm joking.
No, let me go into detail.
Okay,
please.
no, I want to hear more
Please.
about this.
Right, okay, the plot.
But,
Yeah.
right, I got the idea because I was scrolling through Facebook and like a Hobbit hole, like accommodation came up, and I thought I need to say that.
Have you got dwarf porn stars?
Well, she's not actually a dwarf, but I know this really small girl that we don't call a dwarf. We call her a hobbit. And I was just like, do you want a collab? And
Has she got
was
hairy feet?
like, no.
Oh, you can charge extra for that, I've heard.
But I was like, do you want a collab? She was like, yeah. And I sent her the place, and she was like, it's a hobbit hole. I was like, yeah, I thought it would be really good. But I realised after that I should have explained to her
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
the theme and stuff, and asked her if it was okay if I called her a hobbit.
Sure.
But she's fine with it, and we're going to go ahead
So she's
with
your
it.
little Frodo.
She's, yeah, well, yeah.
So
I'm
you're going to have like a guy but coming in dressed as Gandalf being
Yeah.
like, "Ah, rah."
Yeah, that's what
Gandalf
I'm gonna say.
shags
I'm going
Frodo.
to be an elf.
Dildo Baggins.
Right, yeah. Dildo
Yeah.
Baggins, come on.
There's so many puns for this.
Come on, that's
so
a good
many
one.
Puns.
Yeah.
Oh, mate. So who's gonna,
Araporn.
are you going to, like, do you
Aragorn.
put it behind, like, a paywall, or do you just put it online? Or?
Yeah, well, I didn't used to, but everyone kept leaking my shit, and now everyone can see it for free anyway. So what I decided to do was put a little price tag on it. But I've got actual videographers and stuff now, so my porn's like, it should be shown in a cinema. Like, it really should be. It's just incredible. So it is worth that little bit extra now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do all the solo videos and stuff. I just whack them on there for free.
Yeah.
So.
Is it like, would you get, like, copyrighted for that? If it gets too close to Lord of the Rings? Would Peter Jackson...
I think it's covered by parody law. I don't think anyone's confusing it for the real thing.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
like,
Well,
this
I
is a lot
dunno.
more graphic than I expected of this family film. I knew Sam and Frodo were close, but
They're touching penises. It's glowing.
that's how they hand the ring to each other.
You two
Oh,
just
you've
stole
got-
my idea and
You've
go
got to
film
do a
it without
scene.
me.
You know the scene where Frodo's in that bar where he first meets Aragorn, and like there's a big thing, and he drops the ring and it flies in the air, and then he like catches it on his finger. You got to do that with a hobbit on his
On
dick,
his dick.
going like that.
What, like a-
"Ah!" And then all the ring wraiths come.
Like a seal in the circus.
Yeah, he's catching it on his knob.
I
Like,
feel like-
"Ah!"
I feel
Lord,
like you two
Lord of the Cock Rings.
Yeah, that's yeah.
This is
That's cool.
perfect.
Yeah.
I feel like you disappointed in me now.
Well, you know, I think we've already got rims. I think we're already there.
Yeah.
I think we're already there on the pun. I don't think we need to do another one.
Yeah, I'm just thinking spin-offs. I'm thinking two,
Oh, right,
three.
sequels,
Yeah.
right.
Fellowship of the Cock Ring.
Yeah. Well,
and
the
then
next one is the Two Towers. So, you know.
9/11.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's what 9/11's actually in Lord of the Rings canon. I don't know if you knew. Yeah,
Wow, I'm not gonna make a comment on that one. I'm gonna let that one fly.
yeah.
If only ISIS did.
Fly an aeroplane into a volcano.
Jesus Christ.
And then at the end, it turns out it was George Bush all along.
You pleased with yourself?
I'm having a great
I'm
time.
having a great time too. Okay, cool. How long have you been doing the old OnlyFans then for?
3.5 years,
Shit. So this will take us to just before lockdown.
way before lockdown. I did it before it was cool.
You did it
Yeah.
before it was cool.
Yep.
But that's quite early on in the platform's life, is it not? Is it?
Well, I'd heard of it a couple of years before, but it wasn't.
wasn't what it
on
is
the
now.
Scale
Yeah,
of
yeah,
what
yeah.
It was. But yeah, it wasn't a huge platform when I started. It obviously started booming throughout lockdown. lockdown, so I got in there at the right time. Basically.
That's good. You were already set up. I was like that with lockdown. I'd already built a recording studio in my house, and then suddenly every comedian needed to make videos and that, and I was like, wait.
Yeah.
It's like, welcome to my world.
Did you see recently? Did you see recently that OnlyFans have started to like try and get comedians on?
Yes, they have. We were considering OnlyFans instead of Patreon because of the level of content that we put out a lot of graphic stuff, but we ended up doing it through Discord and Patreon because we were like, you know, do people who are comedy fans, are they going to move over to OnlyFans?
Yeah.
You know, it's a different thing to show up on your bill, isn't it? But we spoke to an OnlyFans creator the other week who told us it doesn't show up on your bill.
They
No, they told you a fib.
Right, it doesn't say they didn't come up as OnlyFans.
It does.
Anyway.
It does. What
Right,
a lot of people get confused because when they pay us, it doesn't come up as OnlyFans. But when you pay, it comes up as a different company. But when you pay for it, it does show up in your statement
you
as
fucking
OnlyFans.
liar, Jessica. We're starting OnlyFans beef now.
It would be a lot more beneficial for everyone if it didn't, except from the wives of those that are subscribing.
Well, they're in that weird hinterland where they're trying to be like a more mainstream company and like trying to shake
really
off the
pushing
image.
out the comedy.
But the thing is, like, that's what's made them who they are, and like I think it's a bit gross to be like they're sort of like pushing porn away.
I don't think they're pushing. Obviously, at the start in October when we had that scare, they were a bit like, right, we're fucking you off. But I think they've realised since that that's not the right thing to do, and they're not really pushing. I wouldn't say we're pushing us away, but just branching
trying to get
out a little bit
things
further.
as well. Fair enough.
Which is good for them. Like fair enough, as long as they don't fuck up the people that put them where they are.
This is it. Without porn creators, you don't have OnlyFans. You know?
Exactly.
And also as well, they work hard.
Yeah,
It's
not an
tough
easy job. Jesus Christ, I have seen some people working fucking hard in some videos. Yeah. It's like she is grafting right now. Fair play, love.
We've had some come
That is
through.
some elbow grease she's putting into that.
It's not elbow grease. It's grease, not elbow.
It's elbow squirts.
But you look at it, you think, if that was your job, like, imagine, like, coming home, like, I've had a really tough day at work. Yeah, the boss just fucking went off at me for no reason. I've had a tough day as well. Yeah. You see that fucking, you see that giant dildo behind you? Yeah. Had that up me for 10 hours. Like, fuck that. You win.
I don't know who's making 10-hour films with dildos, but they do deserve more than they're getting, definitely. That is some elbow grease.
Have you ever had like, partners getting weird about it? Because I was thinking this on the way here, like, if I had a partner that was on OnlyFans, how would I feel about it?
Well, it's a bit of like a meme also, almost, like guys being like, I wouldn't date someone with an OnlyFans. And it's always like some guy who no one was willing to date anyway.
But
Oh,
I'm
definitely.
the other way. I'm like, go for it.
Yeah.
Because number one, you can make shitloads. Number
You
two,
only care about that. That's the only bit you care about.
yeah, that's the bit that I'm most worried
Well,
about.
we only do our job for one reason, don't we? It's
Yeah,
the money,
yeah.
Let's be honest.
No one's doing their job for a laugh.
No,
Yeah.
no. People always say, why did you start? And it's like they want some deep, meaningful answer. Like, ever since I was a kid, I always wanted to get my fucking fanny out and plaster it all over any fans. But the truthful answer is I want money. And then like, so you're doing it for the money? My job, yeah.
Yeah. Why are you stacking shelves in Aston? You're not doing that for the love of the game, are you?
There's no accountants
They're
that
doing
just
it
love
for self-respect.
spreadsheets.
That's why they're doing it.
Yeah.
It's fucking mad, mate.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd be fucking well pleased. Because not only is it like the money thing, obviously, but I also kind of like the idea that it's like, yeah, people pay to see my girlfriend. I kind of like that.
Right.
I think a lot of people would say that, but when they're actually in the relationship, they don't feel the same way.
Do you know what might make me feel insecure? So let's say, for example, you're having a great day. And I just walk past the room and you make a sound that I've never heard in my life.
Yeah.
Why are you in the house while I'm recording with another person? With me?
Oh, no,
Why?
I thought...
We just got married.
I thought that we got married and we lived together. And I was like downstairs making
It's like
some dinner.
hoovering, or you're getting railed upstairs. Yeah.
That's not how it works.
Yeah.
And you were like, I need that Hoover in a minute, remember? Oh.
I am not mature enough to be with a partner who was making films with other people. Definitely not.
Oh.
Like, you know, I could see a world where I can handle like solo stuff, but like I can't like, I've seen porn guys knobs. I can't be like coming in to try and compete after
This
that.
is the thing,
you know?
though. It's nothing like that. Like, I have never. I'm sorry to anyone that I've worked with. I have never gone to film a shoot and enjoyed it and seen it as sex, and it's never been passionate. I've never had an orgasm. I'm ruining my own business here, but I've never had a real orgasm. It's like, it's literally like start, right, let's adjust the camera, stop. Do you know, like,
oh, totally. I'm just not mature enough to handle that.
And that's fair enough. There's a lot of people that I know.
I can't do like poly and stuff. Like, you know, like I've been with girls before who've been like, you know, I'm really into stinky hippies. So, you know, like polyamory's been mooted a few times. I'm like, nah.
So
it's not for me.
You're really into stinky hippies?
There's one of my main genre of women that I go for, I would say. Yeah.
If only Beth could have known that before she came.
So I'm happily taken by one of my other genres, like, you know.
But right. So here's the thing with me, right? Is I couldn't do polyamory because it's like I feel like I'm competing against him.
That's it.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'd feel like. Right, okay, so he's taking you out for lunch, has he? Well, fuck that guy, I'm going to take you out for tea. Do you know what I mean? And it'd just be ridiculous.
I wouldn't do that with you. He's just bought me 12 Ferraris.
Yeah, I wouldn't be competing like
fuck
that.
Where's that orange Merc you wanted? Let's fucking have it.
No, see, that isn't where the competition would come for me. The competition for me was I'd need to post better numbers than her. And, like, she's got it easier because she's an attractive woman, so that's easier to pull than me. I've got to do a lot more work, so it consumed my life.
Well, here's why I wouldn't be bothered about the OnlyFans thing, is I'm competitive when it comes to, like, being a good boyfriend. But when it comes to, like, having a bigger dick, I know that there's no competition.
Sure, you've got to be realistic about which competition.
So I just go, you can have this one, mate.
Yeah. Well, that's it. I've got to concede defeat, and I, don't really want to be doing that in my own relationship.
Oh, I'm more than happy to. Fuck it. Yeah.
As long as you can watch. Yeah.
But the thing is,
Freddy's a big fat cock.
Like my last scene, I don't know if I should say this, but one of the penises was a little bit larger than the other. But the smaller one felt bigger because it was harder, and big penises don't get as hard as smaller penises.
Yeah, take that, you big dick knobheads.
And you don't actually feel it as much as a small, hard penis that the blood is circulating all around and proper making.
What about an average size mushy one?
I'm telling you right now.
You didn't really sell that to me, I'm not going to lie.
No. What you've just said there is going to be clipped up and pushed on so many incel forums. And they're going to be like, there's hope for us yet, boys. It doesn't matter how big it is, it's out.
The problem is for the incel forums is you do need to wash it either way.
Yeah.
No matter what size, give it a rinse.
It's like dicks are like dogs, aren't they? Like it's not the size of the fight in the dog or whatever. It's not the size of the dick in the fight. It's the size of the fight in the dick.
Dicks are like dogs. Yeah. Freddy wants to shag him.
Wow.
It's a bit much, isn't it? Never wanted to shag a dick. But like a fluffy... No. Anyway.
Leave my multi-pomelo.
So, yeah, I think I definitely could be. But have you had partners in the past that are like, nah?
I've only had one partner while I've been doing OF, and that didn't go to plan. But it weren't because anything to do with OnlyFans, because when we met, I didn't do it, and then I started doing it while we were together. But no, he wasn't really bothered about it. But like, I didn't do collaborations then, so
it's just solo bids and stuff.
But now I wouldn't entertain anyone that would even, if I thought you'd throw it in my face if we had an argument, I wouldn't even speak to them. You just know the time, don't you?
You totally got to not do that, because that's your life, and your partner needs to accept who you are.
Yeah, and it's fine if people don't want to, and I understand where they're coming from, because I think I'd find it hard to be in a relationship with a man that went and slept with other women, like as double standardy as that. Maybe I don't think that's a word, but I would find it difficult. So I understand where they're coming from, but at the same time, I'm single. I don't need to be approached by anyone that wouldn't be okay with that.
Yeah.
That's more than fair enough. Yeah.
So,
Well, people have the same thing about like money as well. They're like, I could never be with a woman who earns more money than me. And I'm like,
I've basically never been with anyone who didn't earn more than me.
Well, this is it for you when you set the bar so low.
Yeah. I have been scraping along the poverty line my entire life. If I only dated women who earned less than me, I would just be down Skid Row.
But I'm like, that sounds wonderful. That sounds absolutely brilliant.
Mate, it's fucking great. I don't get what these dudes are on about. Like, go out with rich women. It's brilliant. You know all those problems you have? They just make them go away with money. They just go... poof, and the problem's gone.
Put the heating on this winter. It'd be fucking
mate,
brilliant.
I've never had it off. I had it on in the middle of the fucking summer just because I could. I was there naked, sweating bollocks like it's not going off. I'm doing Bikram telly today.
I have it on, but not because I'm rich, just to piss off Greta.
Yeah. That'll show you.
Just because I like to annoy her.
Yeah. He's got the
be
windows
Greta.
open and the
I
heating
tweeted
on.
about Greta the other day.
You tweeted about Greta?
Yeah, because nothing makes me laugh more than seeing men crying in Greta's posts. Like, she's 19 years old and you're sad that she's trying to conserve the planet.
Yeah.
Like, are you all right? And they're so angry. They're
really
so
are.
mad. And it's like, even if you don't agree with what she's saying, like, just don't comment. And they're like,
just ignore her.
yeah, don't tell me what to do. So, oh, that showed it, didn't it?
It's not the world of Twitter, though, is it?
Yeah.
I've never, in my life, I've seen so many Twitter arguments, but I've never seen anyone on Twitter go, do you know what? That's a fair point.
I have actually seen it. No, I saw it. Like last year, someone did that to me. This is how much it's how rare it is. I remember this one Twitter conversation I had about a year ago. Someone went, "Oh, you know what, mate? No, I've got that wrong. You're right." And I went, "Thank you." I just went, "You know what? Really respect that."
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah, brilliant, cool."
Oh, it's like the rarest of snowflakes. Isn't it? It's lovely.
And like I've done it a couple of times just because I've remembered that moment and gone, "No, actually." Let's have a nice moment.
Oh, world would be a better place if more people did that.
I mean, I've done it like twice. The rest of the time, I'm like, "Fuck you, you fucking cunt! No!"
Yeah.
So yeah,
I will bomb your children to death.
Yeah. Well, that's just in the forum. Have you got Tor browser? I'm joking.
Bomb your children to death.
I'll bomb them to death.
I will bomb your children, not to death, but to a much
Wait,
worse
are you
standard
saying
of life.
bum or bomb?
Oh, bum.
Wow,
Yeah.
okay.
What, you were saying bomb?
I thought you said I will bomb your children, Steph, and at first I thought, well, what else are you going to bomb them to? Like,
I know he does look like Dr. Robotnik, but he isn't carrying bombs currently.
Fair.
It's a bit far, innit?
Like, can we put those little glasses on you at some point?
Do you know, I do have glasses that make me look like Dr. Robotnik, and I don't even give a fuck. I'm not apologising for that.
I am not asking you to apologise for it, you know.
And hedgehogs can fuck off.
You just go around shaking rings out of hedgehogs. Where are the rings? Where are the rings?
When you do that, it looks like a euphemism, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What are you doing up there, babe? Just shaking the ring out my hedgehog.
Do you reckon when Sonic comes, it's
my
like,
God.
Ping, ping, ping.
Sonic the Hedgehog porn.
Yeah. Well, that's got to exist, yeah.
That's got to be...
Apparently, there's actually a thing. There's actually a rule.
Yeah, Rule 34 of the internet.
Is that the one?
The Rule 34 is, if it exists, there is porn of it on the internet. And Rule 35 is, if it doesn't exist, it must be made.
What? So you've got to make it if I say it?
No, that's not how it works. It must... It's not like it's, oh, dibs, it's my turn, I've got to do it. But yeah, like porn, there is porn of everything. Like I got lost down
out if there's Sonic the Hedgehog porn.
I will find you Sonic the Hedgehog porn in 10 fucking seconds. But like I got lost on a subreddit once, which is just about cartoons of dinosaurs and dragons having sex with cars.
What? Dinosaurs and dragons having sex with cars?
So they've got their dick
seen
up an
that,
exhaust
actually.
pipe.
Yeah.
Do you know what keeps happening to me, right? And it's going to be very sex heavy, I think, this podcast. So
you don't say, here we go.
I keep... Whoa!
We're going to a break.
Oh, mate, that is not what you do to Right,
I'll turn the sound off.
Okay.
Skip ad.
Let's
Here
have a
we
look.
go.
Sonic the Hedgehog
This has
porn.
fucked my algorithm.
So
this.
because it's...
All the characters are over 18. No, they're not.
All
are
the
drawn
characters,
over 18.
all of the Sonic characters. Oh, mate. Wait a minute. Is that a pink? Is that pink Knuckles being fucking?
It's not Knuckles, like
triple team.
It's not Knuckles. Look at the size of the hands. That's not Knuckles. Knuckles is a different thing. I think this is like girl Sonic. Oh god.
Oh, wow,
oh no, I'm getting furry porn now.
Why is it that the advertisements and the pop-ups are so much better than the porn that's on the website? Honestly, I'll be looking for something and I'm like, no, I'll just do it to this one outside. It's so annoying.
I always find the adverts a little bit aggressive for me, a little bit over the top. Like, or like the sped up like gifs. I'm like, chill out.
Or it's like, women are in your area that want your dick. And it's like, well, I just want to have a wank. So
do you ever get the ones of like, I'm worried this one is just targeted at me, of like very small, skinny men being thrown around by big, strong women.
That is literally just targeted at you.
Yeah, and like, I'm not searching that. That's not my thing. But it's like Pornhub's going, mate. Come on. And we know it's all right. Just enjoy it. And I'm like, I'm honestly not. It's not my thing. And they're like, mate.
Big.
So it's like hench women, like chucking a little skinny woman, a skinny guy around.
When we're talking hench, are we talking like Amazonian big UFC fighter?
China from WWE.
Dead.
Yeah, dead. No, just like big, strong-looking women. So like
Xena Warrior Princess.
Yeah, like big, strong-looking women. And then, like, some little scrawny nerd guy, and he'll be like, I'm trying to do my homework. And she's like, suck on me tits. And he's like, what?
Sorry, he's like, what? Do that again. I mean, that's the cum shot right there. Wow. Yeah. I'll never get through calculus.
And it's always one of those weird, like, you know those little skinny guys who've got an enormous knob? He's just one of those.
So many. Yeah. Every thin guy has got a fucking pipe.
That is true. That is true.
So it's not all of us.
I don't know if it's like I don't know if it's like the dicks are bigger or if you can just see more of it.
Well, it's like a perspective thing.
Yeah,
I mean, because you literally can't see Freddy's. You can just see a crevice where it is. It's in there. You can see its little cave.
You've got to coax it out.
Yeah, put a bit of lettuce in front of it like a turtle shell.
It like old meat. Yeah. And you just put it at the end like that, and then it growls like that, and then you throw it down my belly button for some reason. You just throw it down, and you just hear like a crackling, and then it comes out.
Yeah, I bet it looks like crackling.
Got to do like a pork scratching.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey Rob, tell us what sort of porn you watch.
Like a boring porn, to be honest. I wouldn't like. Be that upset.
Didn't think that you were genuinely going to tell me.
No,
then.
like pretty vanilla. I just like seeing attractive women having a nice time with a dick in them.
I like the horrible stuff, mate.
I know.
Horrific stuff. Things that no man should ever see. And I like to keep my browsing history well and truly locked and tight, which is why I use unlike the people that I'm watching, which is why I use a VPN and I use Surfshark.
I use one because I'm scared of the government.
Really?
No, I don't know. Like, just good to keep your data private.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. You know, when people do, this is what I found out recently. Yeah. You know, the click on incognito mode? Yeah. Doesn't do shit.
No,
doesn't do shit.
What, do you think Google were just going to go, all right, I won't look? Of course they fucking are.
All right, I've got my hands over my eyes.
If you say so.
Doesn't do shit, mate.
I reckon when you press incognito mode, a big fucking alarm goes off at Google. They're like, we've got one. Someone's having a fucking wank.
If you don't want people to see what you're watching or what you're searching for, you need to get yourself a VPN, right? Yeah. Now, luckily for you, the cheapest shit.
A virtual private network.
The cheapest shit. Yeah. And you can
if you use our discount code.
Head over to Surfshark and use the discount code DEADMEN. And for that, you'll get 83% off and you'll get 3 extra months free. So if you don't want people knowing what sort of stuff you're looking at, you got to use a VPN. They're dead cheap, dead easy to use. Shady. 83% off and 3 extra months.
We asked for 84. They said no, the type pricks. So, yeah, use our code.
Surfshark. And use the code DEADMEN.
DEADMEN. So, I was going to tell you about my encounter with some improv last night.
Tell me about you. Do you know what improv is, Becky?
No.
Like improv comedy. It's like the people at those, like that diner where they insult people are doing like improvised comedy.
Is there a style of porn that you look at and you go, oh, this is fucking shit?
No. No, I love it all.
Well, improv's like a style of comedy where they do everything based on suggestions.
So like, give us a job, and someone will be like, dildo inspector, and they're like, bloody hell, okay, well, I'll be a hello, I'm at the dildo factory, and then someone else is like, oh, hello, I work at the dildo factory as well, and they're like,
why are you so good at that?
I'm very talented.
Your eyes, your voice, everything, it all matches.
And then a massive woman comes and just throws him out the way. I'll never get to inspect the dildo.
So last night, for my girlfriend's birthday, she is a big fan of like spooky stuff. She likes horror and stuff like that, but like sort of like campy, schlocky stuff. She's really into.
So schlocky.
Schlocky is a word.
All right.
Okay.
Didn't know we were doing Yiddish on the pod.
I think it's one that's become an established part of just language, mate.
Well, I like it. I like.
It's a great word, schlocky. It's describes that particular style of like cheap but like gory sort of, like it's not like particularly scary. Anyway, last night for her birthday, I took her to Spooky World. All right, now Spooky World is a series of interactive haunted houses.
Oh, I've been to one of these fucking things.
And it is on a agricultural industrial estate on the outskirts of Warrington, right? So it's like, basically, what it is 6 different spooky barns.
Wow.
So the different areas in it, there was all like they've all got a different theme, right? So there's the haunted house, there's the carnival but evil.
Disappointed parents.
Yeah, the field of screams.
Oh,
like
fuck off.
There was, what else is there? The slaughterhouse.
This sounds great. I'm not gonna lie.
It was pretty fun. Then there was the what was it? The haunted hayride and the tunnel of terror. Right, and
these are all great euphemisms for vaginas.
They're all amazing.
Tunnel of
These are
terror.
giving so many captions from our videos right now. Tunnel of terror.
Right, it was
Spooky mansion.
It was. So like it's the kind of thing where you go into like the different things, and then you go in, it's all dark, there's flashing lights, and they like jump out at you and shit.
Yeah.
And some of it was dead fun. It was a right laugh, and like some of it was like they made you jump, and it was like, you got me, aha.
Yeah.
Most of it was fucking shit, and that was the best bit. The first thing we go in was the slaughterhouse one, and there's like this like middle-aged woman on a deck chair, like greeting you. She's dressed to look a bit creepy. But like the fact that it's a middle-aged woman doing it made it depressing, because most of them are like teenagers working there.
I think the fact that it's a deck chair.
Yeah, she's in a deck chair.
She's just sat on a fucking.
It's worse.
Like she works
Slaughterhouse.
like she's in the staff room at B&Q.
But like a really shitty,
fucking
like
deck chair.
Shitty. It's either a deck chair, camping chair, some shitty little portable chair. She's got like a.
I mean, her main job's at home base, but this is like.
She's got like one of those like clay chimney stoves going.
She's
right?
making pizzas in a
No,
Rooney.
it's just firelighters in it, but it's enclosed in a shed. So I walk in, I'm like, this is not safe. I was like, the carbon monoxide in there must be bad. She's got like a bottle of like fake bottle of Jack Daniels, right? And like we go in, and you've got to go in like a group. So we've got with us in our group going through the slaughterhouse 5 Irish, I'm guessing, travellers, right? Like with us. Great bunch, really enjoyed them. They were dead fun. They were shit scared of everything. It was really funny. But like,
oh, but Jesus, you bastard!
full on that accent. All of them.
Mickey, look over
They were
there!
like-
It's a middle-aged woman sat on a bloody deck chair.
Yeah.
Oh my God, she's
Totally.
got a clay oven with some firelighters in it. We're gonna die of carbon monoxide poisoning.
It was like that, right? Because they go in and they go to her, hey, can we have some of your whiskey? And she's like, she tries to do a Southern American accent, and it is the shittest thing I've ever heard. She goes, you can't have some of my whiskey or my cigarettes. Like that. She goes, cigarettes? I burst out laughing into her face. Right? I laughed straight
Oh,
in
but
her
Jesus,
face.
Mickey, she sounds like she's from Derry.
Like, it was so fucking funny. So we go into this thing, and they're shit scared. They're like, go on, big man, you go first. We'll follow you. We'll follow you, big man. We'll follow you, big man. So they made me go up front. I'm like leading them around. And there's like 13-year-old kids going, boo. And they're like, no, I can't go down there. I can't go down there. And like, I'm like, they're not allowed to touch you. They're to just walk down and be fine. They'll go boo. And it'll be okay. And like, by the end, though, they come out like, and they were like furious. They're like, I'm wearing a £1,000 coat. One of them grabs me, bloody rips me £1,000 Canada Goose coat. Like that. And he's like fuming, kicking off. And I am dying laughing.
Was that your traveller voice?
That was my traveller voice, yeah.
Can you do that again, please, for me?
No.
£1,000 Canada Goose coat.
That's how they sounded. Like, they were great vibes. They were very fun. So we go around that, like...
They must have shit themselves when they saw you. Thought Slender Man was in.
Mate, some of it was so wank, because some of them, like, obviously, a couple of them really good at, like, doing it, and they were, like, creepy, and they were like, nah, and I was like, whoa, that's good. Some of them were so drama school. They'd, like, come up like, oh, whoa, and I'm like, fuck off. So it's like, just fuck off, you little rada nonce.
Really,
like,
really enunciating the booze.
yeah, like,
A boo to you, sir.
there's one of them that, like, he rolls down the wall, like, along it, you know, like this. He rolls along it, and he comes up and goes, would you like to play a game? And I was like, no, I'm going to go over here. Like, one of them had incredibly bad BO. That was rude. Don't get in my face with BO.
Wow.
I know you're a zombie, but can zombies shower? Right?
Maybe that you never see that on zombie films, do you?
Yeah. Just like, you fucking rink, mate. Just
I
have a
want
wash.
to eat brains, but I don't want anyone to smell smell me coming, all right?
Mate, the Field of Screams, we're in this, right? So you go through a maze in a cornfield. Right? It's an actual cornfield, right? You're going through that. But they clearly, a few people had phoned in sick that night. So it was only like 3 people jumped out as the whole way around.
Covering a whole corn maze.
Yeah, a whole corn maze. But and one of them, he comes out and he's like, ah! And he's like, wait, he goes, we're in this cornfield. And he goes, he's trying to be creepy, but like he really fucked the tone of what he said because he goes, would you like some corn? And I went, and he goes,
would you like some corn?
He jumps out and he goes, would you like some corn? And I went, all right. And he went, oh, how many pieces? And I went, just one will do us. And he grabbed one off the corn plant. He went, there you go. I went, cheers.
That's not creepy. That's just helpful.
Yeah, and I was like, he was nice. I was like peeling my corn. So, one of them, right? There were a couple that were dead good, and it's a really fun day out, right? I would recommend it. But like one of them, right? The institute, it's meant to be like an asylum. Ooh, it's like a scary asylum with the inmates. But like, so there's all these like cages in this barn, like, you walk through the cage bits. But it's really like, you can just see all the way through all the cages. So you can see where all the people who are going to scare you are. So they go like, boo! And you're like, I saw you from over there. And then at the end, there's this little like middle-aged woman, right? And she's meant to be like the one running the asylum. She's like at a desk and she stands up like, brains are fascinating, aren't they? And I was like, uh-huh. And I was going to like walk past her and she like stands up to try and block the way. But she's like 3 foot tall. And it's not scary when you could clearly batter the person who's trying to scare you. It's like, if I want to walk out right now, I'm leaving, love. Like, so you're not spooking. You're spooking no one.
So I have been to one of these as well. Yeah. So I went to one. There's one in by Southport. It's called Farmageddon.
Right.
Oh.
Better name than Spooky World.
Yeah.
Spooky World is a bit like, sounds a bit like, it's a bit Nightmare Before Christmas. It's not really scary, is it?
So Farmageddon's been going like a decade, right? And it's like the thing that all the fucking people in that area do. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? My girlfriend at the time worked there, right? And so she would want me to go and like watch the performance, right? Yeah. And I'm like, it's not my thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't like it.
Farmageddon not be your thing. Farmageddon.
It's just not my thing, right? Because I have no imagination, so I can't detach and go, oh, this is scary. Oh, I'm just like, I'm in a farm and these guys have been here since 3. Like,
no,
you know what I mean? Like,
it's not scary.
You spent ages doing that makeup and I don't give a fuck.
It's like they could be wearing no costume. If I'm going down a dark corridor and someone goes, boo, I'm going to jump. That was what I got out of it. I wasn't like, oh my God, I'm in a slaughterhouse. I was like, they're going to jump out of me. I wanted it to be more
psychological.
Right.
I want him to have my laptop and loads of police around, like, looking at it and going, oh, he's going away for a long time. There was no child porn when I last checked. She was on, right? And they were doing this thing that they were trialing this new thing at Farmageddon, right? And they were trialing, like, at the beginning, while you're in the queue, because there's queues and shit. While you're in the queue, they were having like a performance. And so they were having my other half and a load of other people who were there dress up in burlesque and dance. And then they had like the song, do you know the song Fun House by Pink?
Oh yeah, this used to be a fun house.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, very good.
But now it's full of evil clowns. And then like an evil clown would be like, hello.
Bit on the nose.
Hello.
Drama school he was. Hello.
I studied with Goulier.
Goulier.
Goulier, yeah.
Thank you. So, that was it, right? And I could tell. So my girlfriend at the time, she was in like a little pink corset, and she was in like boots and stuff. But she'd done like the makeup, so it was like and it honestly just looked like I'd been beating her up. Like that's what it looked like.
So you got a boner in the queue.
It literally looked like she'd gone and I'd gone, you're not doing this here. Do you know what I mean? And then she got, but I want to perform. And then it just felt
that's oddly specific. Like that actually did happen. And now you're blaming the makeup.
It's exactly what it looked like. So much so that it couldn't possibly be correct. But yeah, I remember her thinking it was dead sexy. And I was like, I am not into, like, you're doing burlesque in a barn. Do you know, like, a cow shat there this morning. Like, do you know what I mean? It just wasn't for me at all. But yeah, there were people. What they do is they'd have chainsaws.
Yeah, they were doing that last night, but they've not got a blade on. Yeah. So as soon as you suss, there's not got a blade on. Like they're just like poking you with it.
Yeah, they just go.
It's a little bit scary though, isn't it?
It is right. It is when it's a sudden noise the first time.
Yeah.
But when I was on the haunted hayride, which is where you get on a wagon on the back of a tractor and they drive you through the woods, and like there's things like there's like a foam thing that comes and sprays you and stuff. But yeah, the big guys with like chainsaws. There was one saddest looking witch I've ever seen stood on this hill in the pissing rain because it was pissing it down freezing last night. So we were all in our coats and everything. There's this witch stood on a hill, man, it looked creepy, just looking so sad and cold.
Oh.
The Tunnel of Terror was the worst bit. Right.
The Tunnel of Terror.
Tunnel of Terror, right. You go in the Tunnel of Terror. It's a tunnel about that big, so I've got to crouch down, crouching along. I'm like, I didn't really want to go in the Tunnel of Terror.
You basically went potholing.
Yeah, I'm not a tunnel guy. I'm too big, right? But my missus like launched down it. I had to go after her, right? But you get down the Tunnel of Terror. It just goes down like that. Then you come out of it, and then there's a thin corridor, and they just sort of like make some loud bangs as you go down it. It just goes like bang. And you're like, ugh. And that's it. It's just a blank corridor.
That's dreadful.
You have not done Spooky World any favours with this podcast
like,
so far.
What I would say though is, as much as I'm trashing it, I loved it. Like I loved it. Was so the shit bits were hilarious, and some of the bits were good. So like I had a great night, and like I would highly recommend going Spooky World. Take your partner.
I'm
to
thinking Farmageddon.
Yeah,
Farmageddon.
I mean,
I want to go Farmageddon again. I didn't think I'd like it at all. I genuinely really enjoyed it.
For
actually.
you, the scariest part was just getting in a tunnel.
Yeah.
Like,
that was the scary bit for me. I was like, what if you get stuck in a tunnel?
Oh, mate, if you were one of those Thai boys, you'd still be in that fucking cave, wouldn't you?
Yeah. You're not getting a submarine that long, Elon. But yeah, no, it's like genuinely really like I had a fucking great time, and like I thought I'd get annoyed because I get really annoyed normally if I get made to jump. I hate it. If someone is behind me and makes a big noise,
I
fuck off.
Know that, but now I know that. Right. This is going to be so much fun for me.
I get quite violent, mate. So let's find out.
You get what?
I get quite violent.
Do you?
I will lash out. Yeah.
With your big gangly arms.
Big gangly arms. You get a big gangly slap.
Oh, off Mr. Tickle.
Yeah, you get a little big tickle slap.
I'm more than happy.
But yeah, I thought it'd really annoy me, but it was just dead fun. Really enjoyed it.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, mate. So I would recommend get down to Spooky World.
Is there anything...
Don't buy the fast track, is what I'd say. I paid for fast track entry in those fuck all queues. I was furious. Yeah, like there was one queue we got to skip, and I was like, yeah, and it wasn't even that big.
How much extra was fast track?
I think I spent about an extra 15 quid.
Oh, I love knowing that you've been fucked out of money.
Yeah.
That makes me
but it's for me,
happy.
Mrs.'s birthday, so I was like, just get the top tier in it. Fucking let's go.
Oh.
That was for her birthday. You took her to.
That was one of her treats, one of her things. Yeah.
An agricultural farm in the middle of nowhere.
It's exactly
to go through a tunnel and have a hay ride.
My missus is a weird woman. That's exactly what she was into. Yeah.
What else have you got her for her birthday?
I got her a David Shrigley art print. That was
I don't know who David Shrigley is.
An artist I like.
Like you like.
Yeah, but like, but she loves this piece because she's really into pigs, and it's like this cartoon of like this like painted pig, and it's like like a lot of my best friends are pigs on it. So
you bought something that you like and gave it her.
Yeah.
So you got
really clever.
Yeah. So you got her.
I was like,
I got you this.
I think I like this, and she's obsessed with pigs. So she loves it.
So you got a day out at a farm, a drawing of a pig,
another poster.
Does your girlfriend have special needs? Is that?
Yeah, like it feels like it. Like she's an odd woman.
This is bottom set vibes, isn't it?
Yeah. But she's actually ridiculously smart. She's just very weird.
What'd you get her a pillow that felt nice on one side?
Yeah.
Oh mate.
But yeah, she's way smarter than me.
She is actually. I've met her. She's very nice.
Yeah, she's great.
Very lovely, and does not have special needs.
No.
But even if she did, she'd still be nice.
Sure, probably nicer. They usually are.
Should have jumped a lot more at some of the scares.
Yeah. No, she shat herself. It was well funny.
Did she?
She wouldn't go ahead for like bits. I was like, you go first. She's like, no.
Apparently, quite a lot of people at those, my ex was telling me when she worked there, a lot of people get punched.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's a reflex action.
Yeah.
Particularly amongst like blokes, it's like someone goes boo, you go fuck off. Like
yeah. And like they did like harass you like in a way where I was like, a few of them like it's on the other side, mate. It's on the other side. Okay. Yeah, it's because you're fiddling with that constantly.
Fiddle with your mum constantly.
I mean, she's a retired RE teacher. He doesn't.
I've made her call out Jesus' name more than ever.
That's not what RE teaching is. You're not like teaching RE by going, Jesus!
I've never fingered someone and gone, oh, Lordy, Lord Jesus, what? Jesus, praise be.
I only finger Southern Baptists. Sort of fanning themselves.
Oh, it's mighty hot down here. That's when.
Yeah.
Right, you've brought some.
Hi guys, how are you?
Becky, you've brought some toys, haven't you?
I have, yes.
I'm so excited for this.
What, like Lego and that?
Similar.
Okay.
Instead of sticking
You
it together,
wouldn't-
you stick it up your back.
You wouldn't want a Lego dildo,
Legos,
surely not.
It's all sharp edges.
Yeah.
It's one of the worst dildo materials, I would say.
I don't know. Sharp edges aren't all bad. Do you want me to get the toys?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
I can't wait for this.
Oh.
It's a bit. I carried this.
Oh,
This
it's
is
amazing.
so heavy.
You brought in a boots bag like,
Like
it's my nan's
a-
shopping.
Well, I have to disguise it. I can't bring it
Fair enough, you can't bring it. A dildo.
Dildo bag.
Dildo bag.
That's one of your characters.
Dildo baggins.
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
Right, which one are we getting out first?
I just want to see all of them.
Don't worry about
Yes.
that.
Oh, is that like right? We've got a wooden spoon.
Oh,
Is
It's
that a
not-
rubber wooden spoon?
It's a silicone wooden spoon.
Wow. Are these either unused or washed?
They are.
mate. Can I have a look?
You have to do the sniff test to find
Mate.
out.
Okay.
It looks like.
I don't like the colour of the material. It looks so fleshy.
It looks like you get it free with a HelloFresh order.
Mate,
Oh, I don't like it.
it looks like
Right.
the size of spoon you'd use for your breakfast.
If I was
Can you
ever-
say fee fi fo fum and pretend you're eating your breakfast while Jack comes up the beanstalk?
Wait a minute. Watch this. This porridge is too cold. It wiggles really
This
weird.
spoon's too floppy.
Right, okay.
Oh, look, can I have a fl-
Which bit goes in you?
Well,
Whatever.
the bit that you'd think would go in me.
I don't know which bit. That bit.
Not the handle. No, I'm joking. Yeah, the handle.
Yeah.
The handle
And you
goes
can use
in.
that, I
I've not
suppose, for like
for
clobbering.
beating up your missus. Yeah.
Is that cold?
Don't do burlesque in a car park.
I don't like this at all. This is so floppy and weird.
It's really upsetting. It's like it's just there's something just. It's that uncanny valley thing. It's just a bit off.
Well, the thing is, I'm not allowed to use actual products like right. Okay, so I've got a hairbrush
Yeah.
because sometimes women they don't have the money for sex toys. So what we do is we sometimes use our actual hairbrush.
Sure.
But OnlyFans are like, you can't use your hairbrush because it's not meant to go inside your vagina. So I thought, well, I'll just have one made that goes inside my vagina. And I just tried brushing my hair with it, but it didn't work.
Right.
Sorry. There's so much to unpack in that
Oh God,
sentence.
loads.
So, OnlyFans get mad if you use a hairbrush because you're not meant to have hairbrushes up your fanny.
Yeah, you can't upload a video onto OnlyFans that has where you're inserting something inside you that is not supposed to go inside you, that's not made out of body safe silicone.
Oh, thank God we went on fucking Discord rather than OnlyFans. We'd have been off there in 20 seconds. That's mad. So like, it's just I find it so like weirdly trippy. These wobbly props.
Yeah.
It's like I've taken mushrooms. Like, and I'm just like everything's like all wobbly and weird.
This is like I feel
Have you
like-
seen Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared? It feels like props off that.
I feel like it's like a day in the life of someone at a mental health clinic. You know, when like they have
Yeah.
to give you the stuff, but it's so you can't kill yourself.
Yeah.
Well, these
You
are
go, I
like,
can't kill myself with this hairbrush because it's too floppy.
yeah.
I also can't brush my hair with it, but
Can I do a little?
you do
Beard
it.
brush.
Oh god, I'm brushing my beard. Oh no.
Right, now stick it in your ass. They're more floppy than I expected, though. Is the floppiness not impeding
You can choose.
Right, you
what
can
floppy-
stiffen
yeah.
stiffen them
Yeah.
up. I think I'd go for a stiffer material, but that's just me.
But-
Got quite a tight arsehole.
Yeah. I see. I don't have that issue, so I go
Right.
for a flop. Yeah,
Sure,
sort of.
just drop it in. Why
Yeah.
not?
You know how you said you got offered corn yesterday? Well, we've got corn here.
Wait.
Oh yeah, corn on the knob.
Yeah, that's
Hey.
the one. That's the one. It's corn.
Oh no,
Wow.
I can at least see how that would work.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Out
Like,
of all of them, you can see how that. Look how much thinner that one is.
no, but that's more of a phallic shape. Maybe that's just.
Well, you're not meant to put the whole thing in, oh yeah. You just go up to there.
Oh.
The corn
and then
is
when
rigged
you've
for
done,
her
you like
pleasure,
scoop
though.
and you put that into a jar, whatever's come out of you from doing it, and then you sell it for $12.50 on OnlyFans.
Shut the fuck up.
I just came up with that idea right now, but I'm going to do it.
I think you're pricing it too low, is what I'd say.
Yeah.
$12.50 is too low for
Well, I
that.
don't know.
$12.50 for some gush.
For funny gunk.
For funny gunk, I would have. I don't know.
How
to be
much
honest,
would you pay for Fanny Gunk?
depends whose.
Oh,
You know.
Specifically hers.
Well, I've just met you. I thought it'd be a bit weird if I just offered you cash for gunk at this
right,
point.
okay.
Cash for gunk.
Yeah,
Well,
you
like
gotta put
cash
it in
for
an
gold.
envelope and send it off.
So maybe next time, yeah.
Sure.
Cool.
No, I don't know. I don't know the economics of this. To be fair, I've never bought gunk.
I've
Well,
never
the
actually
economics are
sold
quite
it.
simple in that it doesn't cost or anything to make it.
True.
So it's
True.
all profit.
Yeah, but it cost me to post it, so $12.50 would be a bit low.
Oh, yeah.
You're the
You'd have
only
to package
resource
it.
though. You're like that diamond mine in South Africa, right? You're the only producer of your gunk. So you've got a monopoly
I like
on the
that.
market. Yeah.
Usually it's slag, dirty bitch, but diamond mine, I can go with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's loads of Seven Dwarfs coming in and out.
The wobbly plunger.
Oh, wobbly plunger.
Yeah,
Oh, that's kind
Do
of
you-
hypnotic, the way that it's
I know.
moving, no?
yeah. You like that, don't you?
Oh, there's something-
Yeah, you like that.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
There's something about...
I've just got into a trance. I feel like we could do a collab with Naked Martin where he like poos down a toilet and then plunges it with that.
This is how working class I am. There's something about a tradesman's tools that I'm like, oh,
Pull
oh.
the van out.
Does he go to... yeah. If you come in a white van and you overcharge me, it's £80 call out fee. Oh, dirty bitch, come on. Let's have a look at the plunger. Let's have a look.
Don't.
See if it would stick to your head.
Just
Oh,
see.
stick it to
See
your
if-
forehead.
Right, go on.
Stick it to your-
Go on.
Right, get your head foot.
Go on, I'm Oh my god. Oh my god, I can genuinely really feel it.
Real life Teletubby.
Ah, he's been on the tubby custard too much. Needs to lay off the tubby toast.
I feel like a unicorn at a special needs school.
You look like if Jiri Prochaska let himself go. The people who watch UFC will get that. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's amazing.
Like, jokes aside, I feel like this is quite stuck on.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's I really launched it on there, mate.
Yeah, and I really forced it as well.
Yeah.
I have a slight worry,
Uh-huh.
and I never thought I'd say this, but OnlyFans' Rebecca Goodwin, would you perhaps be able to unplunge the dildo
I can try
on my
best.
head?
Do you want me to use my hands or?
Now that's a fucking show.
Oh my! Ow! 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 Oh fuck me! Just pull. Ah!
You've got a big pink ring on your head.
You can have like a love bite the whole way down your face. Oh. That was incredible. How's it got hair on it? Makes no sense. Oh.
I didn't think that'd actually work.
I didn't think that
That's
had
made
happened.
me day so much. Just you being sat there with that little wobbly thing on your head was so good. Oh, fucking hell.
There's one in
Right.
particular that you asked me to bring though, isn't there?
Oh yeah, there's the axe one.
Oh, so if you get in a fight in a McDonald's, you can whip that out.
Just give me a minute.
Oh.
Look at this. So again,
Talk about chopping wood.
again, which bit is you?
push the
I'm
handle
still
up.
yet to find out, but it's
Because-
going to be the handle, isn't it?
That's going to go up you.
Yeah, I don't know what that white bit, that white fluff is.
That white fluff is.
I don't know what that is.
It's concerning, is what it is.
Well, what it is you take it off, you blow, and you make a wish.
No, you sell that.
Joke's on you. I've actually wished for 10 more pieces of fluff.
Way!
That's how you make your money. Chopper, you good?
Yeah, it doesn't quite have the stability you need for a good chop.
No, but what my theory is, if I dress up as a little Red Riding Hood for
Sure.
Halloween,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
shove that up my cunt, we've got we're on to a good end. But I don't know.
Now
how
we're
much,
making
how old,
business.
How old is Little Red Riding Hood?
A child, a definite child.
Yeah, even
Yeah.
better. I'm gonna make so much money from this.
So if you want to see that video, it's on the deep web. Just pretend you're the granny. You could be the granny.
Oh.
No, but the granny's
not
not
gonna sell,
sexy,
is it?
Could make
You've
her a
got
sexy
to
granny.
The child, however.
Yeah. That is, beware, that is your current argument, that a child is... Which is sexier, a child or a grandma? I'd go grandma, personally. I'd rather shag a grandma than a child, personally. But that's just me, Freddie. I know you feel differently about the matter, and you would love the opportunity to shag a child. Freddie, child or grandma?
How old is the grandma?
Right. The grandma, fairly young grandma, let's say 66.
Child.
That's old for a grandma.
It's not old for a grandma. I mean, you are from Preston. 33.
Be a grandma at 33.
You could technically.
Right,
yes.
there we go. I love that
But no,
one,
we're
then.
not going. This one isn't though. She's 66.
Okay, how old's the child?
6.
The grandma.
Okay, the child is now 14.
Who knows about this?
Ooh, but you got to roll the dice, see what happens afterwards. See if they're blabbermouths.
Grandma.
Right, just in case.
Yeah.
But if they don't say anything, you're fucking the child in secret. That's what you're saying. That's what you're saying. Just to be clear.
I swear, I will chopper you good if you don't shut up. No, I'm
Just
having
say
the
no.
grandma.
There
I'm
we go.
having the
Just say
grandma.
no. There we go.
I'm
All he
having
had
the
to say was
grandma.
grandma. He just had to say grandma once. Once. That's all he had
That's
to
it,
say.
that's all he had to do.
All he had to do, but it took that long to
Yeah,
just go,
and that's-
obviously the grandma, because
Because
the
I
other
was
one is a
making,
crime.
I was making content.
Right.
He says,
Is that the
holding
content we
an
need?
axe dildo.
Pretending
I was
to be
making
a...
good content
I
for
was pretending
YouTube.
to be a nonce for the laughs. Fuck me. Our very own Pete Townsend.
Ruined my holiday.
You've ruined me holiday.
You've got a little bit of spit in your beard. It's disgusting.
Oh,
there
I've
you
got
go.
very excited.
Is it
Sorry.
spit or one of my white pubes?
I don't know. To be honest, I'm quite worried about what is now in my beard, but I think I might be able to make some money out of
Oh,
it.
really? You're worried about what's in your beard? I had a dildo plunger on my fucking head.
I had it on my fucking arse.
Wait, what? I thought Fanny at least. Oh, this is a dreadful day. What were we doing here? We were playing with fire from the start. Have you got anything else in that bag of dreams?
I have, yeah.
Oh, God.
I've got a beer bottle.
A beer
Alright.
bottle.
I'll be honest, it's not that convincing.
That's
the beer
not
bottle.
convincing
It
at
needs a
all.
label.
If that was wrestling and I cracked it over your head, I wouldn't believe it.
No. All right,
And like after watching Kinger on Big Brother,
What the fuck
It's
even
an
is
umbrella?
that? No, that looks like a kind of thing that
Yeah.
you use to get rid of dog hairs.
it does look like a lint
yeah,
roller,
lint
doesn't
roller.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an umbrella.
Yeah.
No, but I'm sure you want the umbrella like singing in the rain, like.
Well, that's.
I think
kind
that
of
might be dangerous if it does go poof
yeah.
up here.
The
I think you
base
probably
needs
want
to
it
be
to stay
bigger.
together.
That's why you don't
That
open
one's
umbrella
really
indoors, isn't it?
Yeah, bad luck.
Bad-
I've
Oh,
got
I'll tell you what's bad luck. 7 years bad luck opening one up your muff. That's a carrot, yeah, nice.
obviously dressed up as a rabbit. For
Have you ever
this
done
one.
any Bugs Bunny porn?
I just did a video called "Fuck's Funny."
Really?
Hey, did you do
Uh,
like the Acme anvil and stuff and like paint you should paint like paint a tunnel on a wall and
And
run
also,
into it.
I
do you-
just shoved this up my ass.
Ah, fair enough.
rabbit
Yeah, no,
ears
sorry.
on.
I think I'm overthinking it.
if you're doing it again, do you happen to need an Elmer Fudd? Be very, 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 very quiet. I'm hunting wabbits. And then I get my plunger.
We need to do that.
Yep,
The
absolutely
feature
fine.
marks.
I think I could pull off a Roadrunner. Meep meep.
Oh, this is amazing.
And then obviously.
Do you know what this feels like? I feel like
Oh
one.
wow, the full
Hang on.
tie-dye champagne bottle.
Yeah,
I feel
Well,
like
this
one.
is the
That's when you win a
famous one.
Formula One race on acid.
this is the famous one.
Oh wow.
That's
Wow.
the famous
okay.
traffic cone.
Okay.
How far down the cone have you got?
To the white. That was with my bumhole.
Whoa.
That's a way in you.
Yeah, so with the. With
You
the
must be very
vaginas.
committed to road safety.
Yeah.
I bet on a speed awareness course, you're just like, I'll stop you there. I've got this.
Yeah. If you do approach it at 30, it's going to fucking hurt.
Have you ever seen the film Coneheads?
No.
I bet you'd watch that in a very different way.
Do you know what?
Like, you could get down to his eyebrows.
It's really funny because in these chairs, I feel like the experts on Antiques Roadshow.
Yeah, sure.
And you just brought us some. She's gone, well, it's,
Value.
well, let's see.
Value it.
It's a silicone traffic cone.
and-
It has
and-
been up my arse.
And if you turn it over, there's a maker's mark here. It says Mattel, German. Yeah, now this would be used by OnlyFans models to shove up their anuses. And yeah, if you look, there is a little bit of brown here.
You can see the tide mark.
Wow.
Oh, mate. Well, thank you so much for bringing all of those
I
in.
bet these are
I know
like...
you didn't ask.
No,
I
but
just
we're
started
delighted
thinking.
you have. I bet these are like expensive as well, because sex toys are expensive.
Yeah, they're expensive.
Yeah.
But these ones are custom made. Like these are not actually. Well, they are now that I've made them. But
Sure.
I actually requested these.
That's amazing. That's like proper imaginative. Like, yeah, it's creative. I like it.
It's awkward explaining it to my accountant. And
Sure, but it is a business expense. You can write that off.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I
So
also-
can you explain the traffic?
I
bill?
love the idea that the company is like, they just make tyres for cars. But every once in a while, they get an email through and they're gone, that girl from OnlyFans has asked for a gravy ladle.
Oh my god, fuck off. The stupid microphone is so in my face. I feel like I'm being sexually assaulted.
I feel like a microphone in your face is the least of your issues.
My issue is that it is a microphone.
You've had an umbrella up your arse. What are you complaining about?
Come on.
It was a plunger.
Oh, mate.
Tell you what, that's one you could do, though, a microphone.
Yeah, that is my next one because I
Nice.
did.
You could have someone singing into it.
Yeah.
Put the body up your ass.
Right, that's the collaboration we're going to do. So basically...
We could do a stand-up set. The first ever anal stand-up set.
It's your arsehole, and it comes out like that, and then I'm dressed in a tux, and I start singing Frank Sinatra numbers. So it comes out, and then I grab...
Fly me to the moon.
Yeah. I grab your bumhole, and then I grab the mic like a crooner, and I go, how lucky can one guy be? And then I sort of slap your bum.
I rimmed her, and she rimmed me.
Like a fella once said, pace.
Ain't that a dick in the head?
Wow, this seems so rehearsed.
Hey, we've like once the ideas start rolling.
Like, if these microphones break, I'll be the next prop on here.
We'll take it. There's no way we can afford you, but we'll fucking take it. How much is your OnlyFans, by the way?
It's $12.50 a month.
$12 for it. Way better value.
Oh god, yeah. Well, you're like putting in more of a shift than us. We just sit down and talk shit. You know, you're like coming up with props and stuff. You know, you're putting more graft in. Yeah.
Yeah, you've got custom made fucking.
I've only ordered these for this podcast.
Amazing.
If you're enjoying Dead Men Talking, then why not sign up to our Patreon? It's patreon.com/Dead Men Talk Pod, and it's just £3 a month. And for that, you get an extra episode every single week. You get access to all the extra content that we film, all the live shows, Rob's punishment set. What else do you get? You get access to the Discord community, specifically the dark room on the Discord, which is where we put all the fucked up videos. You get all that for £3 a month, but most importantly, you're helping to support the podcast and to grow the community, because your money helps us to keep the podcast going. What are you doing? You're poking me in the face.
Poking in the face.
Okay, thanks, mate. That was helpful. £3 a month, and I get to be financially tied to this absolute fucking reprobate. Thanks. So now that you've shown us some of your stuff, I think it's only right that we show you some of our stuff.
I want to intro you to Naked Martin.
So Naked Martin is a content creator who we think deserves a bigger audience.
Yeah.
Because there ain't nothing that this guy does with shit or poo or cum that you ain't never seen.
Oh, wow.
If you need to, by the way, there's a sick bucket over there.
Yeah, we do have one.
By the way, if you guys want to send us in a video, send it in via WhatsApp to 07520 644 931. As always, our rules are no animals, no death, no kids, no racism. But if you have a video that does all four, I just want to fucking see that video. I want to see a racist kid get bumped to death by a cat.
Yeah.
What, am I, a monster?
Right. Shall we try this one? I've not seen this
By
one.
a cat as well, of all animals.
I've not seen this one, but it's called Rice Krispie Poo Cakes. So I reckon this will be a promising one.
Martin.
Martin is a very naughty boy.
Do you know what I love about this as well? 1,400 views.
Yeah.
Wow.
The man's committed, right? And like, he's got a lovely house, a lovely garden where he films all his videos.
Rice Krispies poo cakes.
Yeah.
I think he's going to make Rice Krispie cakes, but with poo. I think that's
the thing with Martin is, he's like Ron Seal,
Right.
You know, he does what he says on the
he's
tin.
pooing into a glass.
No, he's catching the piss in a glass because he doesn't want to ruin his veranda. He's just going to piss onto the plate, I think. He's a very accurate pooer.
He's pooing and pissing at the same time.
Well, that's how it works, isn't it?
But I don't poo and piss at the same time.
I know, Freddie's really weird.
I
He's
can
the only-
control.
I've heard a few men say that because I've asked that question, like, do you always piss when you
I
poo?
always
Women
piss when I
do.
shit.
I can
I always
control.
piss when I shit.
Yeah.
Some people say superpower. Professor Xavier did not agree.
Are you sure it's not something to do with your kidneys, mate?
Yeah, could
Possibly.
Could
Also,
be.
my poo's red.
So here we go. He's got himself a little bit of poo, a little bit of
Bless
piss, and
him.
some Rice Krispies.
Little bit of poo, little bit of piss,
Oh,
and
you
some
have
Rice
to try
Krispies.
everything once, don't you?
And Martin really does. Like, what's great with Martin is he's always coming up with a new way to, like, you know, he's very inventive, really creative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So,
Martin set up your
this is
prop
gonna-
supplier
this
and
is
send him
gonna-
some.
This is
Here we go.
what's he doing?
What
Martin?
does he post this on?
Just Twitter.
Twitter.
I was going to say, not
Are you-
Facebook, I hope.
No, he makes custom videos as well. So, like, you can hire him to do
Martin.
customs.
Martin, I don't like this, Martin. Martin, it's the
He's
texture.
a bit of a cheeky monkey, isn't he?
He is a
Like,
cheeky
Monkey.
monkey, Martin. Yeah.
Bit
he
of a
is.
rebellion.
Did you
Yeah,
just bite the end of that cone and then realise what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw
I
that.
was like, oh, I can taste the Rice Krispie buns.
Just like a Martin used to make.
Here we go. He's made. Oh, he's put them in little cake cases. That's adorable.
I
Yeah,
don't believe
yeah.
they're the same ones that he's because they were
No,
off
no.
camera.
Right. One thing I will say
Oh,
about Naked Martin
no, he's not
is-
going to eat it.
One thing I will say about Naked Martin is he is definitely legit. We've seen so many videos of him doing this
I
stuff.
was clinging on to the hope that this wasn't legit.
No,
You
I
just
will.
ruined that for
I will
me.
show you a video of him shitting into a jar and then scooping it out and eating it.
Thank you so
if
much.
you want, you know,
It's
yeah.
really nice. Thank
Go on.
you.
Oh, he's eating it.
Yeah,
He's eating it. Martin, why would you do this for 1,400 views?
I know. No.
because
Go
he's
on,
a
lad.
fucking hero.
Go on, lad. Do
Oh,
what
you can
makes
see he's having a
happy.
struggle.
I can't watch this. I can't bloody watch it, Paul.
You're contributing to these 1,400 views.
Oh God, yeah.
Is it just
And he
you
needs
two?
more. He's fucking
Watching
brilliant. Oh, he's
it
washing it down with a
1,400
drink of piss. Good
times.
on you, lad. He's just washed it down with a big swig of piss.
Oh.
Oh, clean your teeth, Martin. What are we doing?
Can you imagine the
Why
state of
is
his
he-
toothbrush?
What's with the? I've done it.
That's like a
That's
bit of
not
his
something-
signature.
Yeah, that's his final bit.
He's a bit of like he's a bit of a showman, Martin. Like he does a lot of him in front of like he'll wear a little bow tie and have a gold lame background. He like really adds a bit of razzmatazz.
He's
to
got
Can
what
we
his
he
get
does.
some of the
niche, hasn't he?
videos
He's
that
got
we've
his
had sent
niche.
in?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Oh my God,
Martin, what a legend.
what
Right.
a lovely lad.
We've got some videos here that have been sent in for this week. I haven't labelled them, so I can't remember what they are.
Well, this is
but
gonna be
we've
fun.
we've got some classics that we want to show you.
Is
in a
there
bit as
anything
well.
that turns your stomach a bit, Becky?
Not really, no.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking you're going to be
As-
one of the pretty unshockable ones.
I
I
was going to
reckon.
say, as an
Right.
OnlyFans creator, I've seen it.
Yeah, you
all.
brought in an arse plunger. I don't
Yeah.
think you're going to be that worried about what we're doing here. So let's see what this one is. This one, it's just some lovely gardening.
Oh,
Some
Some
lovely
gardening.
gardening.
That's all right. Bit of gardening. He's
Absolutely
watering the
lovely
plants. Oh, and there is a. Oh, and there's a.
oh, I can imagine the feeling of that.
Yeah.
I can feel that in my own bumhole right
Okay,
now.
so there's a guy who's sort of bondaged up, and his arsehole has been
He's big
plunged
gimping,
open.
this guy, big gimping.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Oh.
Yeah, and he's got a funnel up his arse. They're like waterboarding his bumhole, essentially.
Do you know what scares me the most
I
about
can't
that?
imagine that feels good.
I don't know, because when I douche before an anal scene, it's not bad, you know. I
Mm.
sometimes go, ooh. Like, it's not the worst feeling, but I can't imagine it gaping while
This
they're
is
doing
it. It's been stretched out and it's pouring in quite a lot of it.
Imagine
And
if
it's
it
got
just
no
come
way
out
to
his
dribble
mouth,
out.
like,
I'm
Rusty water.
I'm
Yeah.
throwing it out there. I'd be most worried about cramp.
Yeah, it's an uncomfortable position.
It's an
It is an
awkward
awkward one where you have to safe word out because you got a bit of a cramp.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you just stretch my toes for me, mistress?
Yeah. I've got an itch. Aubergine. I've got an itch. Oh, here we
Oh,
go.
what is
That's
this?
off to
This is
bad
a fun
start.
little wake up. This. Do you remember like when?
Right, just a sec. Just pause it.
Yeah.
So this is a woman asleep in what I think is the creepiest exorcist room I've ever seen.
Yeah,
in
it
my
looks
entire
like a
fucking
horror
life.
film set.
Mate, that should be in fucking Spooky Kingdom or whatever.
Yeah.
Look at that
Spooky
sad
World.
little fucking crucifix on the top there.
Yeah. Nothing at a spooky world was this harrowing, I would say.
And it's a guy who is.
Shit,
He's
what?
wearing wellies as well, which is never a good sign.
No,
Uh,
I don't think she's really asleep.
well, no, because he's
Oh.
grabbed her nose, so she opens her
her
mouth.
Oh, yeah.
And he's gonna...
Opens wide. Freddie, we're not.
No, but
When you.
if I may, that does not sound like a consensual sound of someone choking on shit.
Well, that's the
She
idea.
literally
here.
just opened her mouth.
Yeah,
Like,
she- did you not
that
see
was
when-
so staged.
Yeah.
She begged for that. He
Yeah.
didn't want to do it.
Like,
She
look
wanted
at no.
I love the idea that she's gone, get your wellies. He's gone, no, they're in the
Right.
garage. I don't want to.
I want to show
Get
you.
him.
I
Get
wanna-
him, you dirty bastard.
I want to show you why this definitely is. Firstly, the welly. This is premeditated. Secondly, watch her face here, right?
Yeah.
She smiles, there's a little coy smile, and then she opens her mouth so wide. That isn't the way you open to breathe.
No,
you go,
it's not.
if she was asleep, she'd go like that. She
You'd
wouldn't
wake
go
up when someone starts holding your fucking nose and climbing over your face with
exactly,
your
and you don't go
no, you don't.
like that.
Why is she wearing a
Why
best...
is her mouth open? Now she can breathe.
Why
doesn't she move?
Yeah.
It might be more than she was expecting. Like, that's possible.
Why is she wearing her best white top for this?
I don't know if that's her best top.
Do you know what I mean?
You are jumping to some conclusions there.
We're brown. Do you know what I mean?
No, but then it doesn't show up. That's the whole point of the video, that she's covered in poo. So the people who want that don't want it to blend in.
Yeah, they would not see.
Yeah, they
all
want
that shit all over her face if she was wearing a brown t-shirt.
I love the idea that this is a special request, and the bloke went, "You're wearing a brown t-shirt. It doesn't do it for me. Can you go back and wear a white one, please?" Really? Shit in the mouth?
She's not moving. Like, she's not taken down.
And that is not anyone's best white top. Yeah, that's not great acting.
You would have spat it out as well.
That'd be my first move.
Yeah.
If someone shat in my mouth, I think I'd probably go, puh.
Yeah,
That'd be one of my first moves.
Like, let's see how long you can savour this for until the
I wouldn't be
toilet.
like holding it into my mouth.
Throwing it out there, if I was a wrestler, this would be my finisher. I'll pin you down, shit in your mouth.
It's a pretty good one, to be fair.
Yeah.
Oh my God! He's shitting in her mouth!
Oh, the humanity!
Yeah. So, yeah, that's a fun one. A bit of fun. Let's see what we got next. Here we go.
Oh, that's a blowjob of quite a thin penis, I'd say.
Yeah, but, regulation.
Okay.
I think it's pretty standard.
Nice little
we're
blowy,
going
lovely
here.
stuff. He's trimmed his pubes, clearly gone to manscaped.com/DMC.
They haven't paid us yet.
Oh, no, they've not paid us yet. Fuck them. Don't get the lawnmower 2.0.
Yeah. We're on 4, but...
4.0.
What's that? I can't make it out. Is that his bum?
It's his bum. She's got a little hand there.
I got a
Why
little...
is it expanding? Why is it... No, what's... Oh, there we go. That one like a pop spot. Why is it green?
Wait, what's that? What is it?
What do you think it is?
Green shit!
What do you think's just come out of his arse?
No.
Oh, around his knob. Nah. Sound like fucking Axl Rose.
Oh, man.
Oh, shit. This fucking clip just made me take me to the jungle.
Why
Welcome
can't I
to the
stop
jungle.
watching it?
I know, it's weird. It's like a car
I
crash,
fucking
innit?
can. Jesus.
Weirdly
blokes.
hypnotic.
No, girl. What are you doing, girl?
Go on, lass. Do it for a tenner.
I mean, like, what a fucking trooper she
I
is, to
mean-
be fair.
You're telling me that's not hard work?
No, 100%. That is a fucking grafter.
yeah.
Like, I don't give a fuck what day you've had in the office.
They're
She's
saying
had a
girls
harder
have got
day.
the easy
Yeah.
life. The girls have not got the easy life. She's just had to
100%.
catch his shit,
Yeah.
put it on his
A
dick and
green
suck it
shit
off.
as well.
A green shit. That's baby shit.
I can't think of it. I have worked a lot of hard jobs in my life. I've had loads of shit jobs. I can't think of a single day at work I've had harder than that.
No.
I've never had a day harder.
Except that's how you had to do it to your boss in your last job.
I didn't have to.
I had
Christmas party, things get out of hand.
I had one day when I was a witch at Spooky Kingdom and it was raining and I was up on a hill and I just looked a bit sad. That was a tough day.
Oh, that one got me right at the end.
Yeah.
I like right at the end. I just had a little gip. I just had a little. I'm
Yeah,
normally
but
like bulletproof as well.
Are you not imagining yourself being the man, or are you imagining yourself being the woman when you're gipping? Like, you imagine tasting
Both
the
aren't
shit,
great. Both aren't great.
Or... I don't know.
I don't like
I'd rather be the dude. I'd
of
rather,
course.
but like I still don't
Just
want.
had a shit and got your dick sucked. Like, win-win.
I don't want the shit all over my dick though. I think that would put me off my stride.
Poor you.
I like how in your
I'm not
world,
saying I would have it the worst. I'm saying I would also have it bad.
in your world, Becca, that's how easily pleased men are. You've just had a shit and got your dick sucked. That's a great day
What more
for a
could you
man.
fucking want?
I've had a belting day, lads, at the pub. I had a shit and had my dick sucked. Best birthday ever. To be fair,
That's
I'm-
a
Fucking hell,
block in
thought
that,
Jimmy Carr
technically,
came
isn't
in
it?
there.
I know, I've got such a weird laugh. I've got like 4 different weird laughs. I do
Yeah.
a weird mutley laugh as well.
Oh.
Anyway, right, let's have a look at this one. I will show you some classics. This is, there's a, so in the Russian war at the moment, like in the Ukraine, quite a lot of Russians are trying to get out of active service. So we had some of them jumping on each other's legs to break them. This is a new technique in order to get out of service.
Mate, that's
acompanhando, Thiago,
crowbar in the hand.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, those fingers are
Liga, pega a
smashed.
visão.
It's not as bad as the other one.
They've all got to take turns. He took that like a champ, to be fair.
But who does his at the end? When they've all got broken fingers.
They've all got one hand broken, though. They're breaking their right hand.
All right.
So they can do it left hand. Or maybe one of them's like, I'm going to go to war. I'll do yours.
All right. Oh, he's moving.
They're all really sucking it up. There's some proper toxic masculinity going on here.
Hey, I've seen
those wellies before. He's back. If anyone deserves their fingers breaking,
that's why he's shut in his wife's mouth so she didn't have to go to war. I would love to go to war, but I have a mouth full of shit.
Why was it a French woman?
She emigrated when she was
right,
younger.
Okay.
Oh, no,
this guy's really wary of it. No, but you don't want to go to war.
Pause it. How much does he look like Michael Jackson in Thriller?
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
That's why he dances like this.
Yeah.
Oh, well, sorry guys. I hope you get out of war.
Duh.
We can go to we'll go to the drive. Let's get the shit dicks. We'll show you those.
We'll shoot some shit dicks. I think actually we should call an end to the shit dick competition and announce a winner. And I don't think that there's anybody who is more qualified to announce a winner of shit dicks than yourself, Rebecca Goodwin. Because
I've been around a few shit dicks today.
today.
So we have
we got burnt.
We have 3 shit dicks, and it is up to you. So,
gold, silver, and bronze.
Yeah, we've got. You know, we will throw our opinions in. I think me and Freddie have our favourites. You know, we'll have a discussion with you, and we'll decide upon a winner.
We are going to the winner. By the way, we'll get some free merch from us, and also we're going to pay for a penis pump for them.
We're going to send them a penis pump, and we're also going to send them a little trophy as well for the shittest dick.
That's lovely.
Yeah,
that's so thoughtful.
Nice. It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a community that we're building here.
So
here
is
is little incels.
Shit dick number 1.
Oh, okay.
So it's an odd shape, this one, isn't it? It's
it
very
looks
much
like the hill off the Grinch.
Yes, it does. Feels like there should be a haunted mansion at the top of it, doesn't it?
Yeah. You should see every Christmas when a little green guy pops out the end. Yeah. Bah humbug.
It's a pyramid, this knob.
Yeah.
It's so much wider at the base.
I thought you meant that like people at the top sold packages.
Yeah. No one knows how it was built.
If you tilt your head 90 degrees that way, it's got an eye.
Oh, it does.
Sort of looks like a naked mole rat.
It does look like a naked mole rat. Yeah,
Looks like going.
Yeah. Looks like it's going to hoover something up with that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it does look like.
Yeah.
It does, yeah.
You know, like baby chicks when they're first born.
Yeah.
So that's shit
That's
dick
awful.
number 1. Yeah, it's an awful dick. Good.
So sorry.
Nice. Yeah. So they're not going to get better. Here's another one. This one is just in a hell of a condition.
Where is it? Oh, there it is.
Where is it?
What the fuck's happened to his bell end?
It's been beaten up on it. It's been like it looks like a dog toy that's been chewed.
What, Belend?
It might be. It might be some.
Sounds French. I like it. Belend.
Belend.
Le Belend. Le Belend.
It looks
Ce n'est pas le Belend.
What I enjoy
Je
with this one.
déteste le Belend.
What I do enjoy is that even though whilst they're showing their dick, they've still called you a fat cunt.
Fat cunt Freddy. Oh yeah.
That's. I mean, you know.
That's a bit mean, isn't it?
It's a bit much, isn't it? Well, however you choose to get erect
no wonder
is
his
your own
dick's
business.
falling off though. Fucking
Yeah, it's like a
hell.
zombie dick. I think I saw this last night. A spooky world jumped out at me. It's like,
Get away, little child actor.
Did you ask them all to put 50p's
Yes,
near
for
the
scale.
dick? Oh, I just thought
we
it
asked
was
for
like...
we asked for a 50p and the
trend.
word DMT on a piece of paper, so we could tell that they were for this. They weren't just sending in their mate or something.
Yeah, because
we wanted to make sure it was
because
consensual.
all of a sudden you care.
We care about not getting in trouble.
Okay.
This podcast has accidentally broken so many laws.
Yeah, so we try to not, but occasionally we break.
Yeah, we accidentally
laws.
have shown
It's
like
like putting a
murders.
masking tape over a breaking fucking building, isn't it?
Yeah, this is it. Yeah. We're trying to get plausible deniability.
We accidentally showed murders. We've accidentally shown a guy fucking a dead rat, which is very illegal. And then we
didn't show them though. We blurred them on the episode. We didn't actually.
Rob's search history has become so messed up that for a while he was getting targeted ads for not being a child molester.
Oh.
So he'd browse the internet and he'd go, "Don't fuck kids," like in a little advert.
It was like, hey.
That was actually just his memo on the side.
Yeah.
Note to self: get milk, don't fuck kids.
I'm like, well,
Dentist
1 out of 2 is
tattoo.
not bad. Drinking my tea.
No milk.
Oh dear.
Right, now, here is
Wow.
Yeah.
Here is your final shit
That
dick.
looks like a naked mole rat shredded its skin and left.
Yeah. This looks like it suckles on the teat of the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, hang on. Forever. No. Walnut whip.
Yes.
Yes.
Walnut
Very
whip dick,
walnut whippy. Yeah, it very much is like that.
Oh my word.
Yeah.
I just feel sorry for the guys because like.
No, this guy has messages and says he is a grower. Like, he
Oh,
assures us
right,
he's a
okay,
grower. So, like,
okay.
good for him. Because in this condition, that is an awful dick.
I mean, I'm sure he's a lovely person, but there's just not much you could do with that, is there?
No, there's not. No.
No.
I'd probably try and milk it.
Yeah, I've seen bigger light switches.
Yeah.
I love the idea that like you and him are about to have sex and he whips that out and you're like, let me just get
What
my
would
spoon
you
and my
do?
traffic code.
Yeah.
What would you actually do? What would a woman do?
What I'd do is kill myself.
If you were a woman though and you saw that, you'd have
You'd
to.
have to. You can't just go, oh, your dick's too small.
Yeah,
you
by
ever-
that point, you're already committed.
So-
You're
Yeah.
committed, aren't you, by
So-
the time the dick's out?
If
I
I
suppose
was,
you won't feel anything anyway, so it wouldn't
if
really
I
be
was
an
a
issue.
woman, this is what I would do. Tell me if you've ever done this, but this will be my go-to. Ready? Oh yes, I'm very much into the sex with this. You've got your dick out, and that's the perfect. I think I've just come on my period.
Right. But real gangsters run red lights. That ain't stopping.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, this guy is clearly, beggars can't be choosers.
100%.
Yeah, like
He's gonna
imagine
take
that he goes, get away!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you mucky pup!
If you were the woman in this situation, that wouldn't get past your big fat fanny lips. Your big clamshell.
Yeah, the bouncers in my fanny would go, not with them shoes,
Yeah.
not tonight.
It actually does look a bit like a vagina, an outy vagina.
It
like
does a
mine.
bit, yeah.
We've legit had prolapses bigger than that.
Yeah, same
Yeah,
clips
it's
way
like his
bigger.
intestines coming out.
Yeah, so this is the first one we got sent, and is personally my favourite, I think, to be the winner.
I do
but
like a walnut whip, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, they are tasty. In your opinion, which one do you think is currently worse? Freddie, what do you think is
Well,
currently the worst?
I am taking the Rebecca Goodwin rule of penis size, where she said it's not necessarily about how big it is, it's about how hard it can get.
Uh-huh.
And I think that the disgusting dick, the one
mouldy
that's in
dick.
bad shape, I bet that's as hard as a fucking doorstop. I honestly, I bet you could put a shelf
won't
up with
near
that
it,
little
though.
thing. You what?
I won't go near that dick.
No,
No.
but so for me, that's what stops it being last, because the little dick looks so soft and pliable that it doesn't look like it's capable of anything at all. So I would say the fact that
that
has
is
hardness
battle
in it-
scarred. That has been to war.
That just
Oh,
screams
that dick! If that
herpes.
dick was a person, it'd be the guy with no legs in Forrest Gump.
Yeah. He'd be sat outside
Do you
of
know-
Woolworths with a tin cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say, like, the dick that I would not go near the most is definitely that one, the one with the mould on it, because I
So
just
that's the
don't know
shittest
what-
one for you.
For me, that one, I'd probably shag other two because they're not that
Right.
bad, but that one, I wouldn't shag it.
Well, we've got your vote is for that one. Jessica's was for the small one. So
Yeah.
I think we might be a tie. I think we might need to get a tiebreaker on.
Send us your balls.
Come on. No, right. We will keep your vote there, and we will get one more guest to be the final decider, I reckon.
Okay.
So you've got a final chance to get in your shit dicks. If you've got a shit dick or vag, we'll take a shit
It's
vag.
going to be one of these guys coming on. I think mine's the shittest.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
that's the free merch.
So send them into WhatsApp on 07520 644 931. You can send in your videos to there as well, 07520 644 931. And what I would say is, if you've sent us a video before a couple of weeks ago and it hasn't been shown, send it again. Basically, the app we use to look at the videos. It doesn't store them for that long. We get loads of them. So please do resend them, because there's been loads of ones we've had in the past that we just haven't had time to show. So do send them again if you haven't done. And if you've got a shit dick, you could win a trophy and some prizes. You know, what's better than that? You've already got a shit dick.
There's not many people out there that do that for people with shit dicks. They do it for big dicks.
Exactly. They got all the plaudits.
Yeah,
we're all about, building up from the bottom.
Yeah.
We're the opposite of trickle-down economics,
Exactly.
aren't we? We're,
supporting your own.
Yeah,
exactly.
No, not your own.
Yeah.
Supporting those worse off. This is us donating to... This is CAFOD for me. That's what this is.
Okay.
Like, helping... For just £3 a month, you can help me help people
Are you
who have not been
comparing this
blessed.
to something like British Red Cross or something?
Yeah. Hey, honestly,
You don't see the British Red Cross helping people with shit dicks.
When was the last-
War, disasters.
when
and
was the
war.
last time you saw Pudsey the Burt anywhere near this shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you think he lost the eye?
Oh, incredible.
Right. Okay. Before we wrap up, Rebecca Goodwin.
This has been so much fun. It's been
Not
great
used to
having you, mate.
wrapping up.
I know that
Legend.
this was going to be amazing, and it has lived up to every expectation, even though I had a plunge dildo on my head at one point.
I've had one of the best afternoons of my life. Honestly, I don't think I've ever seen anything as funny as that dildo on his head. I don't think I've ever seen anything that
That's the
funny.
best bit.
Do you know what was really weird? Is as it was happening, I was like, there's going to be GIFs.
Oh, God, yeah. Oh, our fans are going to run with that. Like, our fans are cunts. They love bullying me and Freddie.
Yeah, I like that.
You're never going to not see that. You're never going to go a day without seeing that image.
Mate, every time I go on Twitter, there's just going to be me
And
like...
just a gif of ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, doing a little head bobble like an Indian man and just having the little fucking thing going up and down like a shit metronome.
I think you looked really attractive with that on you, actually.
Thank you very much.
The only time I'd want to sleep with you.
Okay. Bring the plunger back.
So Freddie's going to come in next week with a plunger, like not referencing it. Like, what? It's just a look I'm into.
Bring the plunger back, Rebecca. I believe you've got a sink that needs unblocking. Right. Where can people find you?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I've been deleted that much, I don't even know.
All your social media accounts.
RebeccaGoodwin.co.uk, that's where you can find
Amazing.
me.
And
Yeah.
you are on...
Can you get the link to the OnlyFans on there as well?
Well, that is the link to my OnlyFans.
Oh, amazing. Cool. It
But
goes
that's
to
got
it.
the link to my social media. So
Brilliant.
there you
Cool.
go. RebeccaGoodwin.co.uk.
I followed you on social media for absolutely ages, particularly TikTok, even though you get banned on there all the time. My favourite thing is watching you respond to comments and watching you respond to some of the...
I just did a YouTube video yesterday like that.
Did you?
Yeah, it's gone up yesterday. You should
Nice.
watch it.
Fucking love
Yeah,
it.
get that watched after this. Yeah.
Yep. Right. Thank you ever so much for listening. We'll see you next week.
Fuck off.
off.